It's Police Officers Union.
And it's about body cameras, not about whether to have them, but whether to pay the officers to wear them. This all comes in the middle of controversy over the mayor's pay hike proposal and an unfair labor practices complaint filed by the city manager against the FOP. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch looks at how the body cam fight may turn out.
The Cincinnati Police Department began phasing in body cameras last week. By the end of this year, 700 of the uniform-mounted cameras should be on the streets. But the lawyer for the Police Officers Union has sent a cease and desist letter to the city manager, saying because the city has not included body cams in contract negotiations, implementation has to stop. The union says its proposal for a body camera allowance would change the officers' wages. In other words, more money. City Manager Harry Black responded it's management's right to implement the cameras, and the union knew for some time those cameras were coming. Mayor John Cranley agrees with the manager on this one. Although Cranley wants to give the cops a higher pay raise than the manager does, Cranley says there should be no body camera allowance.
I agree that it's a management issue. It should not be negotiated. It's something I believe in. The whole country is moving to body cameras, and I believe we need to put them in place. And this gets to the fundamental issue, which is that even if my ordinance passes, it doesn't mean that the collective bargaining has been subverted, and issues like this would have to be dealt with. I'm comfortable offering a 5% raise to catch them up the cost of living, but inside of that, they're going to have to live with body cameras, because I think that's the right thing to do for transparency. And I think most of the time, as we saw just a week and a half ago, it shows that our officers are incredibly professional in very difficult circumstances.
Now, throw this in. The city manager filed an unfair labor practices complaint against the FOP, saying the union went public with confidential negotiating materials. And Councilman Wendell Young filed another complaint against the mayor over the wage proposal. Now, let me let you in on a little secret. In any labor negotiation, there's always a back and forth, and with it, it ultimately works out, or in the case of police negotiations, an arbitrator decides. The reason this body cam question is getting so much attention now is because of everything else going on. The issue in and of itself, not that big a deal. Back to you.
All right, Jeff, thank you. And a police department spokesperson tells us the body cam phase-in continues. It began with the Central Business District and is scheduled to spread through the other police districts citywide.